Hello, my Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon, May into June 2022? I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, and there is a link in the description box. And I am a full-time creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawing the circle, really just running wild on Patreon. Extended stuff there, all the extended readings, a lot of exclusive content stuff from my Book of Shadows and elsewhere, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hey, shall we? If you are new to my channel. A 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. So not a timeless read, a timed read. I guess that's what that is called. A waxing moon from new to full, and we'll look at that in a minute. First, I want to say that these 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements, one each: fire, earth, air, water, spirit, to help you get some clues, tips, and hints about your manifestational process, your magical process, spell work, visualization, law of attraction, manifestation, whatever you want to call it, for a specific astrological timeline. And now let's look at that timeline, light a torch, and wave it for the new moon on Monday in Gemini, May 30th, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. I am in New York, so I get to wake up with that, right? Light a candle, light incense, right? Gemini incense, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably smudge the house with blessing rather than clearing. And then, of course, the 2 weeks or so following to the full moon in Sagittarius, your full moon of the year, so work this new moon so that you can nail that dismount and really go for your heart's desire, because when the moon rides at her peak, then ye heart's desire seek. On Tuesday, June 14th, 7:51 a.m. And I think if June 14th is Flag Day, I think it is here in the U.S., that's my dad's birthday. He died when in between high school and college for me. You know who else is born on Flag Day? Donald Trump. Let's move on. This is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other signs to get more information about the timeline we are about to look at, because if it's your sun sign that you're here for, your moon sign might take the same experience from a different angle, as well as we all have more than one situation, more than one seed we are planting. Lord knows I've been out in my garden. I live in a condo village. I have a little deck with a garden and raised beds and stuff. So I love this time of year. I've been cleaning it out. I got myself a composter. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see. I named him Hex. You'll see why. So yeah, I got a lot going on out there. I got tomatoes, I got flowers, I've got an awful lot of magical herbs out there too. So think of it that way, right? It's like your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign could have 4 different types of seeds. So let's get down to business. For sure, Z's, both feet on the floor. If you can, focus on your breath, if you will, and I will get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can, because I've been out in my garden and doing readings, and it's just lovely today. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, yes. And before we do this, this has to be said, because they keep reminding me to say it. I am well aware of what's going on planet Earth right now. The war in the Ukraine, school shooting in Texas, Roe versus Wade. It's just chaos on planet Earth right now. But the universe always has a plan, no matter how anything seems to be. And your heart's desire, which is the element of fire, which we're about to look at, is a part of that plan. So the more that you manifest your heart's desire in the happiest, healthiest, wealthiest way, you are contributing to the well-being of everyone on planet Earth, so that there can be less war and less violence, because we're anchoring the reality of unity, that we are all one, instead of the illusion of separation, which if we knew that, why would we harm anybody? Now I'm ready. Now you're ready? Now you're ready. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As using using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. This is a new way of doing this. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire. Please, I call to the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is their element of fire? What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire. A little spell fragment to give this some shape and form so they can refine and hone it. The clearest seed that they can cast this, this new to full May, June 2022. Abundance. Okay. All right. People, a couple of people have complained that I talk too much and I take too long to shuffle. Then I suggest you go watch the Scorpio read. The reading I did right before this. This is the second time that's happened in this, and that's why they make me shuffle it. So at least I know, right? That this is no coinky-dink. This is a synchronicity. Now, as I said on that video, and if you want to watch that video, you might get more than I say here, because I don't remember what I say every time. Impossible to be in the moment and do that. But there are certain things that I can feel about it. Abundance can mean an abundance of anything. And here comes Natasha Lyons. Again, I love her. Oh my God. It's like you can have an abundance of a pain in the ass, right? You can have an abundance of a lot of shit you don't want. But when you read the actual spell fragment, Goddess of Abundance Divine, pick your Goddess of Abundance. I work with Demeter. She's much happier now that Persephone's back visiting. Let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. So fortune. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not all about money. Fortune can mean what's fortunate. Oh, that's so fortunate that happened. So an abundance of fortunate, right? So again, could be anything. Could be an abundance of emotion. But you have a say in that, right? That's why this is a magical process or a manifestational process or miraculous process. Fill in the blank. Let's ground it though, because that's your element of fire. You know, you need like wood or coal or, you know, some kind of fuel for it to burn. So we're using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno along with the Archangel Ariel to get you the Oracle message. But if you have the stone, great. If you don't have the stone, that's fine too. Clear quartz does everything. Just empower it with the intention. In the Oracle. We're expecting a thunderstorm any second now. That's why I got my gardening done today. So the rain can settle it all down. And kitty cats are just having a field day when it gets like this. A lot of energy, a lot of prana in the air, a lot of chi bouncing around here. So let's see if we can ground this, right? Use a rock from outside, a piece of jewelry, a little touchstone, a little reminder, like a string around your finger, particularly if you want to do the mantra along with it. Last card down. Right? Please take a nice deep breath. It's like exposition day with me. Still point. This is really easy to tune to. As like using the Crystal Oracle for the element of earth, I call upon Archangel Ariel, my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of earth power, powers of the north, obviously, hence the Crystal Oracle there, and the Archangel of Lyons, the Archangel of nature, the Archangel of wealth and abundance, if I remember correctly. Please, one card in clarity, the perfect, exact, precise, magnificent Crystal Oracle message for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading. Please, what is their element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, as well as ground and manifest their heart's desire of abundance? This new to full May, June 2022. Clear quartz. I say that clear quartz thing now in every reading, so it's not really that. Unless this is your first time watching me, it's like, oh my god! It's like, no, that happens on the regular around here. Good old-fashioned clear quartz, I got plenty. Yeah, you need some? Really. I found them walking along the road in front of my parents' house in Saratoga, just little ones just in the mountain, just laying around, though, free. I didn't do any mining while I was up there. Darling, they were hidden gems, just like me. Well, maybe not too hidden. Clear quartz. Harmony, meditation, protection, and infinite possibilities. It's that infinite possibility, which is why no matter what stone or anybody ever says you need a clear quartz, will do it, but you got to find the frequency, right? Clear quartz crystal can be programmed with whatever qualities you desire. For just like you, this crystal is full of infinite possibilities, which is true. Sagittarius, well, everybody's filled with infinite possibilities on a higher level, right? We all are. But Sagittarian, 9th house, ruled by Jupiter, spirituality and expansion. It's like, this is your gig. This card is asking you to reflect on all that you would love to have and achieve in life. I don't know, something like abundance. Who could imagine such a thing would happen? Make a list and then mentally infuse this card, or alternately a real quartz crystal, with all the qualities and things you wish to manifest. Carry this card or crystal with you, keep it close in your heart, and mentally envisage your life as you would love it to be. This is a very Sagittarian card in general, but certainly makes sense in a Sagittarian read with abundance. Like I said, that's infinite. Like, in abundance of what? Abundance of who? Set realistic goals for yourself and repeat this ritual daily, which is what I recommend with the mantra as well, until your goals are reached. Then set new goals. Remember, all is possible if you believe it. Well, there's more involved than that. Just make sure it is truly what your heart desires. Life is a journey, not a destination. I say life is a highway, and I want to ride it all night long. Can't resist it. Can't. Try, but I can't. So look, in abundance with clear quartz, you're on your way. But reflection, like you just sit and take the time to actually reflect and visualize what those infinite possibilities are. So, element of air is really key because you're going to be visualizing and reflecting. So we're using the Healing with the Angels Oracle here. And also fire needs air, right? Fire is desire, your heart's desires. Well, you need to be breathing good air into that, right, to make it work. Please take a nice deep breath. 2 ways to read this. One is the word on the card, which is what to focus your mind on in some way, shape, or form. Read, pray, meditate, Google it, whatever. The other is we're about to ask who I should say, are the legions of healing angels ready to come in at your call and help, but they don't come unless you call. Still point. Yeah, this just amped up a level. Why? Because I call upon the angels and archangels of fire, the sign of Sagittarius, powers of the south, the legions of Archangel Michael. Please, your sword of truth, that clarity of clear quartz, that abundance they want. What is the element of air? The healing oracle message for them, as well as the healing angels waiting in the wings with their wings outstretched, ready to zoom in, and they fold them back and zoom, come in like lightning for the Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Show us their element of air so that they can really, really stoke that flame of abundance, their heart's desire, with that clear quartz anchoring it. This new to full. Oh, wow. Wow. New to full May, June 2022. The guardian angel, which to me is the higher self. Everybody's got a higher self. Yeah, even them. Everybody's got a higher self. Higher self manifests the soul. The truth of who we are in physical form, right? The holographic projection takes on all these different lives here, all because the higher self wants to. That's their choice. We just follow through, right? So certainly it's a guardian angel. Even as a kid, I was like, why is this angel following my shit around? I'm 5, right? Like, okay, keep me from like falling off cliffs and shit, but you know what? And what? But then, you know, the golden solar angels in both the, I believe it's the Golden Dawn Hermetic tradition, something or other. I don't think it's the Hermetic tradition, I could be wrong. They're called the golden solar angels. They're the higher selves, and I think that's also true in the Golden Dawn. I'm not sure. That stuff's like algebra to me, and blessed be, everybody find your thing, right? So this is about calling in your personal line, right? Your personal line, your personal lineage. Like my higher self is a part of Archangel Ariel. Everybody's got an archangelic family, right? And probably more than one, right? So with that clear quartz, calling that in for abundance, you're actually asking your higher self for guidance, grace, love, wisdom, and power through the element of air. I would do it. I would do that every day with a clear quartz, right? Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Oh, I'm so sorry that's your that's your spell. No, not at all. Sorry, I'm not sorry about that for you. That's really great. Particularly under the guidance and grace of a guardian angel, the abundance has got to be, well, it'll challenge you. You guarantee that. It wants you to grow. It wants you to heal. Let's look at the elemental water. The whispers of love oracle, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. So far, this seems to be all about you, but let's see what hits the table. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. You hear the rain. I hope you can. It's an HD camera. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra, and above, what is the whisper of love for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual. So I went back to the romantic soulmate reads one more time. Jeez, Geminis and Sagis are the most like woo readings. Just they take me away. I call upon the higher selves of all involved. For the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract. What is the element of water? The energy and motion that we experience as emotion in physical bodies to help them juice this up, to get the lusciousness of abundance in fire with clear quartz and earth. Guardian angel chiming in if they call in air so that they can manifest this. What is the piece of information, inspiration, insight most needed for the Sagis about this new to full? Have patience. Not your strong set. No, Sagis aren't known for it. Love is patient and kind. Always. When? Sometimes? No. Always. Love is always kind and patient. But it's got to start at home, meaning with yourself, really, then other people. Because when you're kind and patient with yourself first, you're not as inflamed, right? You're slowly dissolving your hidden landmines, so it's just easier. Because being kind to others and not yourself is a setup for shadow possession, just saying. But this is a waxing moon read. So it does make sense. It's saying, you know, you're going to plant this seed of abundance with a crystal, call it in your higher self, and then you just got to, that's the vibe. The vibe is, okay, that means every step along the way is bringing me there. That means every second along the way is there. And I'm going to follow my intuition, my clarity. And the infinite possibilities. And it's like in a video game, right? You have all these possibilities, but you have the free will at any moment to turn left or turn right. So it's all programmed, but it's there's a way to play the game. And then there's a way to play the game, and it looks like it's not the way to play the game, but then you find out in the plan, it's all part of the plan, and it's all the same game. Last card down, having patience. Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. This is the one, really. You get a clear quartz, call in your guardian angel, your higher self, cast that abundance, right? Let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Okay. And with that willingness, that emotional willingness to just even be patient in the putting together and performing of the thing that you do every day, then this is the mantra to heal that crystal with. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Last card down. I call upon the Ascended Masters of Abundance. Yeah, I guess you wanted to get yours out of the way, so you did both Scorpio and Sagittarius for the Memorial Day weekend. Whatever, I guess you're busy. Please, there's an Ascended Master barbecue or something. You never know. Please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Watching this video, receiving this reading for the power of spirit, the electricity, the energy to charge this spell, this working, this manifestation, this seed of abundance with clear quartz, guardian angel, and having patience. The perfect healing mantra, like to click it into place for them, that even if they don't get it today, little by little by little, they will. This new to full May, June 2022. Invoking self-realization, each breath confirms how aware I already am. I'm a big breathwork practitioner, personally, every day, some way, shape, or form. Wim Hof, pranayama, something or other, right? The elemental breaths, fire, earth, air, and water. I learned from a Sufi a very long time ago. You never forget those things once you have a transcendent ecstatic experience. Just using your breath, and it's free. You just got to learn, you know, different processes and techniques to get there. I'm going to read this from the Bookie Book, but self-realization, you know, we know what to be self-realized is in certain ways in the human world, right? Like the human use of self-realization. I have to realize yourself. But what if this is higher self-realization, making your higher self real to you? A direct experience that happens over a waxing period. I bet your patience level happens. Right? Either, well, because it's not a waning moon, it's a waxing moon. That there is a thing here, that the abundance that you want, time is an aspect of abundance. Oh, and here is something really, really clear to me now. The difference between so you've got, real quick, if you just skip through this part if you want, you've got your human self, your heroic self, like your personality. Let's do it this way. The ego, the personality, the soul, and the higher self. Well, the higher self knows it's all an illusion, and it's a game, and I love you, and just have fun. Do your best. The soul is the immortal part of you that takes on the body, takes on the journey in all lives simultaneously. I know, it's a lot of math. I don't want to do it, right? And then there is your personality, the person you know yourself to be, right? How you relate in the world. The mask is from the Greek persona, means mask. And then there's the ego, which is the conditioning, which is the inflamed nervous system, which is also collective, ancestral, social, blah, 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 right? Well, in terms of time, this is why patience is important. This side, time is the enemy. This side, time is an ally. And the personality, right? Ego, soul, the personality has to, which one? I mean, it is the devil and the angel on your shoulder. But you get to make that decision. So, now I'll read from the Bookie Book. I'm going to give my all here. I am. If I don't leave it all on the table, it tends to stick with me throughout the day. And you don't want to do that too much in my line of work. Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Self-realization is a spontaneous remembrance of your interconnection to all that is. You are willing to embrace your individuality as a unique expression of source in physical form. That's what we just did. By aligning with the breath, you see that while you appear to be a person, it is the universe that breathes everything into existence. Now, Matt Kahn, his book, 10 Golden Rules of Letting Go, I forgot which number it is, but there's one in there that's really key about breath. And the mantra is something along the line of, my breath is the living presence of well-being. The more mindfully I breathe, the more alive I feel. It's a really good book. Highly recommend it. Where did we leave off? Okay. This mantra is ideal for reducing stress, very helpful to oxygenate the blood in the body to reduce stress, managing pain, and relaxing the nervous system, which is what the ego is, the inflamed nervous system. It's all that and that side of fries. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give a little summation, put all 5 cards together with the blessing. It just flies out of my mouth. I don't know how it happens. It just does. I mean, I kind of do. And then we'll chat a little bit at the end, where I have to let the energy of the reading go, and it usually comes out goofy. Let's see. Please take a nice deep breath. Sparkle, Neely, sparkle. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Gemini to their full moon in Sagittarius, invoking realization that each breath confirms how awake they already are, and to help them be in the now. You can't focus on your breath anywhere else than in the present moment. So you can be patient, so that emotionally you can bring that calm, that clear, and that knowing that all is well-being. The living presence of the breath is something like that, as they call upon their guardian angel, their higher self, their higher power, their 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above the self, to help them clear, to help them center. And maybe that's the self they're realizing, which is great, big, huge, because embodying your higher self on planet Earth is a huge way of accelerating not just your own personal growth, but in unity, anchoring paradise, planet Earth, with that clear quartz, infinite possibilities, a lot of clarity, a lot of what they can do with this. But there is a time of reflection there, and there is a practice of taking a piece of quartz and sitting and reflecting and visualizing and feeling it, knowing that it's all going to come when it comes, in a process of developing that kind of patience. Certainly that can be waxing this 2-week period too, so that they can manifest the abundance that's right for them. As we said, so many ways abundance can be played out, not just in physical form, but emotional, mental, and spiritual as well. So, Goddess of Abundance, Divine, let me thrive. Let fortune be mine, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. And I got a little bit more of a laser beam there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So did you like it? I like it. Hit the thumbs up. Make the numbers go up just in spite of the world. Do it for me. Jeez. And I don't know, if you want more of me here on YouTube, you may want to subscribe. Why? Because I'm not stopping anytime soon that I am aware of. And I'm actually having a lot of fun here again on YouTube, because it wasn't fun there for a while. It is again. Why? Because I'm on Patreon, serving the deeper, the more mystical, the more spiritual, exclusive content there. And I used to stream every single day, but those romantic soulmate raids took it out of me. That was 24 videos. You know, it took a while. But I'm back at it, and having a field day over there. So check it out in the description box. My humans, my heroes, my angels, my witches, my gods and my goddesses are the tiers over there, and it's just really delightful. And if you, I always forget, but I'm getting better at it. If you want to book me for a reading, a private reading, there is a link in the description box, booking a reading with Mal. It's a YouTube vid and it explains everything for you, just like Clarissa. Some people will get that reference, some people won't, and say la vie, la vie. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed on this, your full moon a-comin', so nail this new moon in Gemini, beloved Saggies. I love you. Farewell, and blessed, blessed be.